In this tutorial, we will cover HLOOKUP in Excel. Please open file 06 HLOOKUP. The HLOOKUP function is similar to the VLOOKUP function, except that it searches horizontally from left to right across the top row of a cell range until it finds the value specified. When it finds the value, it then looks down the column to find the value you specified. Because of the way data is typically structured, the HLOOKUP function is not used as commonly as the VLOOKUP function. Insert an HLOOKUP function. Click in the cell where you want to type in a search value. Go and click on cell A4. In A4, type in JAN for January. Press your Tab key twice to move over to cell C4. Any value can be in the first row. It's only being used to test our formula and will be changed later. It's best to pick a value in view so you can quickly see if you've entered the formula correctly. Up on your formula bar, if you would, click on FX for the insert function. This will open up the insert function dialog box. From our dialog box, go and click the drop down for the category and go and click on Lookup in Reference. Under Lookup in Reference, scroll down and find HLOOKUP. Underneath the box of functions, it will tell you what the function does. As you can see, it says looks for a value in the top row of a table or array, looks for a value in the top row of a table or an array, and returns the value in the same column from a row you specified. Also, just above that, it will actually show you what the arguments are for HLOOKUP. As you can see, it's lookup value, array row index, number row, and lookup. If you want more information, there is a hyperlink in the lower left-hand corner called Help on this function that will open up a dialog box on your web browser so that you can actually go and get more information. Click OK. This will open up your function arguments window or dialog box, as you can see for HLOOKUP. There are 3 arguments that are required: lookup value, table array, and row index number. Range lookup is just normal text, which means it's optional. Lookup value is the value to be found in the first row. It can be a value, a reference, or a text string. The next is your table array. This is the entire cell range or table from which the data will be retrieved. Row index number is the row number in the table array from which a matching value should be returned. The first row of the table or range is always 1. In your lookup value, go and click on cell A4 to tell it to go and check A4 for our lookup value. Press your Tab key or click in the table array box. For the table array, go and click on cell B1, and if you would, select B1 over to M2. You'll see to the right, it gives you a preview of what that will look like. Click the Tab key or click in the row index number box. Next, we need to tell it which row to return information from. Well, there are only 2 rows, so if you would, type in the number 2 to return the row. Press your Tab key or click in Range Lookup. For our first row, you'll see it has the names of the months in it. Because you'll see it's not in any alphabetical order, but in the order of the months, we need to let the range lookup know that this will be ordered for that information. In range lookup, if it's in ascending order, we can leave it blank or type in the word true. Because we want an exact match, we need to type in the word false. So go ahead and type in false for the range lookup, and you'll see in the lower left now you have a formula result returned. Go ahead and click OK, and you'll see that you should get a 108,330. If you scroll back to the left a little bit, you'll see that in January is 108,330. Let's test it with a different option. Let's look at H1. You'll see that's July, and the number below that. In A4, type in JUL and hit Enter. And you'll see that the HLOOKUP function updates to return the value for the new lookup value you've typed in.